What's going on, ladies and gents? Dangerous here, bringing you guys today another Battlefield Hardline weapon review, and today we'll be talking about, I'm pretty sure it's coming to the fact this is my new personal favorite rifle, especially even looking after the stats, which you guys will see in a few seconds, minutes, hours, millennias, the MDC, or as I like to call it, the Massive Destruction Cannon. I actually just made that up on the spot. Video's over. Bye. I kid. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about gun reviews. We're going to talk about how this gun plays, its effectiveness, you know, general overall stats. I did say in a previous video that I do want to go ahead and start doing these a little bit better. I tend just to forget to put stuff in, because as you guys know, I do things live. I don't like scripts. Scripts bore me, so I just feel like winging it brings more personality to it, and I'm just a fucking asshole in the end of the day. Anyways, so bringing up the beautiful Simtic stats, because Simtic is MLG OG. Already, you guys have just saw, already. Now, when I saw this, I was like, nah. But then, I had to take another look at it, and I was like, holy shit. The MDC has a maximum damage of 36. What? I'll repeat, 36. That means it'll be a 3-shot kill in close range up to 30 meters. That is fantastic. That is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I don't even lift at that point. Like, let me just close my phone before we get a notification in the middle of it here. Like, that's amazing. Like, that's pretty good. So clearly this gun here is meant for long range engagements, because it has great distance travel, because the drop off only starts at 30 meters. Now it will start becoming a 4-shot kill. Scrolling on the little Simtic slider here, because this thing's really fun. It starts becoming a 5-shot kill at around the 49 mark. So actually, the drop-off relevancy with this gun here stays... Actually, wait, hang on. My bad. I was doing the math wrong. It actually starts becoming a 5-shot kill at 35 meters. Not 5-shot, 4-shot kill. And then it becomes a 5-shot kill with its minimum damage out to like 50 meters or so. So that's pretty good. That's very competitive for a new gun. They really balanced this well. They didn't flatline it like they did with the other DLC guns like the ACR and the L85. It's not getting the short shaft this time. Coming with a decent fire rate too of 750. Very competitive. Muzzle velocity of 600. Not too bad. Magazine size of 31. Hello. 30, that's amazing. So it looks like we have this modern AK, like it's even in the programming here. If you see projectile, it says AK round, which is great. It's designed to have the damage platform of an AK. It's got, you know, I would like to say it has a little less recoil than it, but really it's a very close carbon copy of the AK. Now I don't actually have the stats pulled up here because I didn't necessarily think of it, but I'll put it up in the video so you guys can compare side by side. It'll be on the other side of the screen, the AK stats. But realistically, these guns compete very well with each other, and this gun here can compete even with the top tier of the M16 and 416 being a higher shot kill, of course, per se with 50 less RPM. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe the M16 only has an 800 RPM. Continuing down the line here, we have an empty reload of 3.6 seconds and a reload left with bullets in the magazine of 2.8. So a little bit long of reload, which is perfectly understandable, because this, holy shit, Bertha over here is ready to take some lives and your children. Now it's got, of course, it's got some hefty recoil, because it does come with the AK, you know, projectile of programming, so it's a heavier round. So it's got a recoil up of 0.75, recoil left of 0.38, and a recoil rate of 0.43, and a recoil multiplier of 2.8. So, sorry, first round multiplier, 2.18. Not 2.18, 2.8. I'm so sorry. I'm just flabbergasted by that damage. Damn, girl, I see you. But, you know, it doesn't hurt, you know, and now I guess is the part where I'll talk about the perfect attachments to put on this gun, because as given in Hardline, it's not that difficult to determine what you want to put on a gun. So this gun here, if you're really having difficulties with that recoil, a compensator and angled grip is really what you're going for if you're having super hard difficulties and apparently you're using Jello as your fingers. But obviously, if you can't handle it and do want to increase your accuracy with decreasing your recoil, the stubby grip, angled grip, stubby/angled grip with a heavy barrel is the perfect combination that I use. It's fantastic, it's dominant, it's amazing, and also because this gun is a bullpup, it doesn't actually have that bad of hip fire either, so putting a laser sight on this thing isn't that bad. Now of course, since it has such a high damage, you don't really need the armor penetrating rounds, but if you want to run it, go for it. Then I'd really recommend, of course, running a more suppressive style of recoil control. But if you still can handle it, keep that heavy barrel on, guys. It lowers the recoil, increases the accuracy. There's really no downfall to it. I mean, heavy barrel is really good, or the muzzle brake's really good. The compensator is for super people that just can't control the recoil, but, you know, if you can't control your liquor, you can't control your recoil. What can I say? So, obviously, optic of your choice, stubby grip/angled grip, and a heavy barrel is my preferred loadout with a laser sight. Or if you're really having press key troubles with engineers, of course, the armor-piercing rounds is a damn given. Now, I've talked so much praise about this gun, and, you know, of course it has its downfalls, but once again, we're proving to see here that Visceral's really put out a nicely balanced gun, in my opinion, once again, because we did a review last week of the Barrett, and now this week of the MDC, and once again, it seems perfectly, like, balanced in my eyes. It's got a lot of recoil, you need to tame it, but it's got that high damage, good RPM, you know, reload could be faster, but we don't need a super gun at this point, you know. There needs to be some skill in the game. It's once again proven to be a very satisfying gun, and definitely a clear given why it's become the primary of many people on the battlefield. And as I can continue to probably see, it will stay a top gun in the community. Now, unfortunately, Battlefield Hardline won't be seeing any like competitive online thing, but this could have been an amazing gun for competitions and stuff like that. Absolutely dominating at long-range engagements if you need someone to hold the flank, long hallway, or you just really need to keep them pinned down with good accuracy, heavy damage, and you know what? Nice little headshot bonus here and there. And she's smiling at you with a nice two shot, like close range? Probably not, my math's off. I hate math. Math sucks. But you know, it does damage. It's fantastic. You know, the MDC, there's nothing to complain about. It's really got good overall everything. I mean, balance-wise. But once again, Visceral, hats off to you guys. Like I said, I've given you my recommended loadout once and again. Of course, I'll go over it again. The stubby or angled grip with a heavy barrel, laser sight, or armor-piercing rounds if you're having troubles with those pesky engineers with armor plates. Or if you're having real difficulties, I would suggest the angle grip and compensator, because clearly you can't hold your liquor and or your recoil. Anyways, guys, I'm the Dangerous Boost. That's going to wrap up today's gun review. Tell me what you guys think. If I should add more into these things. I don't do scripts. You guys should know this by now. It's way more fun doing like this because it's so much more personal and it's fun. Fuck scripts. I don't like scripts. If you use scripts in your videos, that's cool, but I hate them. Anyways, guys, I'm the Dangerous Boost, and I'll see you sexy beasts in the next episode. Goodbye.